Conversation is a totally alternative interview series with women who have a story or experience to share. Relationships, sex, kids, career. We're basically talking about the universal language of women.
It's like I see my life going in reverse, where like people have this like blissful childhood where they're carefree and whatever. Well, I didn't have that, but like that's what I'm striving for. They say you even develop things while you're in the womb that you inherit from your mother. So like if she's in a really bad state, emotionally or whatever, you inherit that stuff.
Do you think you inherited that from your mom?
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think she was probably going through a lot. And I think I definitely took that in, and that's why I came into the world so sensitive and I didn't start really talking until I was probably about 4, I would say.
Why do you think you didn't speak till you were 4?
I was shy, and I'm an observer.
Did your parents take you for testing and stuff to see why you weren't talking?
No, and actually, sounds kind of bad, but I never, my parents didn't, educate me or anything. I kind of raised myself. I never had anyone sit with me and read with me, or...
Why not? What were your parents doing?
Trying to get through their own issues. My dad was in and out of prison my whole life, and my mom had her struggles and alcoholism problems, and...
So you grew up in chaos?
Yeah.
Yeah, that can make you want to kind of retreat and not communicate and just keep to yourself.
Yeah.
So who was taking care of you if your parents were unavailable?
I had older siblings, and my older sister tried her best, but then, at the end of the day, we had to take care of ourselves, each of us. And I was the only one in my family to even graduate from high school.
And how did you graduate from high school if no one was guiding you to do that?
No one cared if I went to school. No one made me go to school. I didn't have to go if I didn't want to go. And I missed half of the semester my freshman year and just on the wrong path, but it wasn't who I was. But I was trying anything, just like somebody love me, I want to be cool, I want to fit in somewhere.
I want someone to see me.
Attention, yeah, exactly.
Did you feel just incredibly neglected?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
I mean, if you
sure.
had a mother who was was she an active alcoholic?
Yeah, she was at the bar every day.
And your dad was also an alcoholic?
My dad was a drug addict, and he was not in the house at all. He was actually removed from the house. I wasn't allowed to have contact with my father until I was 18. I did illegally, and we were able to at some point under supervision.
Why was it supervised? Was he a danger to you as a child?
The state felt that way.
Right. And was that the same with your siblings as well?
All of us, yeah.
How was that when you saw him at age 18?
I saw him when he escaped from prison.
And he was not caught again?
No, he turned himself back in.
Wow.
Eventually, but
did he find sobriety in jail or not?
Every time he got out, he got back into it again.
It's really important to know where you come from, because otherwise it's your life experience is your credentials.
All the drama I went through, it had nothing to do with me. It wasn't like they didn't love me or they hated me or they, wanted to neglect me, but they had their own issues. They had their own things going on. All the struggle, even though it's it's so heart-wrenching sometimes, especially if you talk about it. But it's such a blessing. It's such an incredible blessing. I'm kind of on this really great path in my life, spiritual path, amazing path, and I think I'm kind of the leader of my family.
Right, well you can set an example. You get to
break the cycle.
You do. That's what you get to do. What is your biggest vice?
I like my own time.
What is the best piece of advice you've ever been given?
Probably that it is never about you, ever. If someone offends you, something happens, it's always about them. It's always about what's going on in their life.
What would you tell your 14-year-old self?
Oh God, baby, it's gonna be okay. 14, that's probably was my hardest years ever. So, God, I wish I could talk to her for real, because she was so lost and so sad. And she still is. But I don't know, just trust, believe in your dreams, believe in yourself. Don't listen to anyone else. And keep dreaming as high as the clouds.
What is your favorite sex position?
Unfortunately, I am not that experienced. And I've had, That's a hard one to answer. I like anything that is close, touching, very intimate. I can't stand the separation. Like, I need to be like very, like, body full on touching, skin to skin. So I think anything that involves that, I'm down with. Everybody knows my whole life now. And we're shooting on an airplane base. I love heat. Like, oh my god. I don't sweat. I don't sweat in a sauna. I sweat when I'm nervous, and I sweat when I'm cold, which is weird.
Maybe in a past life you were like, I don't know, you lived on Mars or something.
Seriously, I'm serious.
Where are you from?
Mars, probably.